Hold on to your gardening gloves, folks, because we're about to dive into a world where plants go from photosynthesis to straight-up assassins. When you think of dangerous killers, plants rarely cross our minds. However, this is not your grandma's garden tour. This is the thrilling, chilling world of the 9 most dangerous plants. From seemingly innocuous berries to ominous trees, brace yourself as we uncover nature's most lethal creations. Stay with us until the end to find out which plant is crowned the most deadly, responsible for the lives of over 5 million lives each and every year. Number 9. Castor Oil Plant. The castor oil plant, known more formally by its scientific name Ricinus communis, isn't just your average green beauty. This flowering plant contains a deadly secret. Hidden within the seemingly harmless seeds of this powerhouse plant is a venomous surprise, a lethal toxin named ricin. This toxic dynamo is not playing around. We're talking about a toxin that's a jaw-dropping 6,000 times more potent than cyanide and a mind-boggling 12,000 times more venomous than a rattlesnake's bite. Can you believe it? Just a simple touch or a nibble on these treacherous seeds can send you spiraling into the jaws of ricin poisoning, and trust us, there's no magic antidote in sight. Once the sinister ricin makes its move, it will infiltrate your body's cells and prevent them from making proteins they need to live. Within 48 hours, your body's circulatory system will fail, resulting in certain death. Number 8. Oleander. This pink dainty flower may look perfectly innocent, but Nerium oleander is highly poisonous. Picture this, a delicate pink flower that could charm its way into anyone's heart, right? Wrong. Unlike some other deadly plants, every part of oleander is poisonous. The leaves, the flowers, stems, twigs, and even the roots. Heck, even the water in a vase will become toxic if you drop some oleander flowers in it. Oleander poisoning starts with symptoms that are both cardiac and gastrointestinal, a sinister combination that surfaces approximately 4 hours after ingestion. Despite its presence in many gardens, caution should be taken as its seemingly harmless allure can hide a dangerous threat to human health. Consuming just 5 leaves from the oleander plant can be fatal. Who knew a pink, dainty flower could be so deadly? Number 7. Acinum. Meet Acinum, aka the plant with an identity crisis. It goes by aconite, wolfsbane, monkshood, blue rocket, leopard's bane, and, wait for it, the devil's helmet. Talk about an overachiever in the nickname department. This plant's got more names than a rock star has groupies. Now, the ancient Greeks weren't messing about when they named this plant wolfsbane. Legend has it, they used it to poison wolves during hunting. Aconite, with its potent and fast-acting poison, poses a severe threat upon ingestion. The consequences are dire, with symptoms that range from nausea and vomiting to breathing and heart complications, all ultimately leading to death. So, the next time you spot those tall, violet-blue blooms, remember, you're not just dealing with a plant, you're dealing with a botanical superhero turned supervillain. Acinum, the plant that's got more names than your favorite celebrity, and a poison punch that'll keep you on the edge of your gardening seat. Number 6. Poison Hemlock. Regardless of its cute, clustered appearance, poison hemlock is an extremely dangerous plant. Touching it can cause a severe skin reaction, but the real hazard is if you ingest it. Digesting poison hemlock is incredibly lethal because the plant contains alkaloids which can compromise your nerve impulse transmission to your muscles, a stealthy attack that culminates in respiratory failure. But it gets worse. Hemlock poisoning ravishes your body extremely quickly, and symptoms can kick in within just 30 minutes of ingesting the plant. It's like the Usain Bolt of toxic flora, leaving you gasping for breath and regretting your adventurous palate. Recognized as one of the most toxic plants in North America, poison hemlock's dark history adds another layer to its malevolence. The ancient Greeks knew its power. Hemlock seeds were used to brew the infamous Athenian state poison. Athenian state poison was a concoction that was famously given as a punishment to the father of philosophy, Socrates, forcing him to take his own life. Number 5. Deadly Nightshade. Also known as Atropa belladonna, deadly nightshade is one berry you definitely don't want to eat. Much like oleander, every part of deadly nightshade is poisonous: the roots, leaves, and the fruit. Its brutal potency comes from the 3 alkaloids it contains: atropine, hyoscyamine, and scopolamine. Ironically, Atropa belladonna earned its nickname when Renaissance women ingested its berries in an attempt to dilate their pupils, believing it enhanced their allure, as belladonna translates to beautiful lady in Italian. Contrary to the Renaissance women who danced with death, eating just one single berry has enough potency to kill a child, and 8 to 10 berries can kill a fully grown adult. This deceptive plant plays a dangerous game of disguise, bearing an uncanny resemblance to the beloved blueberries. Should you accidentally consume deadly nightshade, prepare for an unpleasant time. The consequences? A chilling array of symptoms awaits, including blurred vision, an ominous rash, pounding headaches, slurred speech, hallucinations, and in more severe cases, death. Number 4. Rosary Pea. To the unsuspecting victim, Rosary Pea looks like a delicious fruit snack. However, these seeds contain a deadly toxin called abrin. Abrin is 70 times more potent than its twin toxin, ricin, but behaves in the same way. They both inhibit protein synthesis, leaving your cells waving the white flag of surrender. The good news is, touching the plant is harmless, but munching on as few as 3 of these bad boys might fast-track you to the grave. Thinking of treating yourself to a Rosary Pea smoothie? Well, hold your horses, because abrin poisoning comes with a star-studded lineup of symptoms, including bloody diarrhea, severe dehydration, and last but not least, hallucinations and seizures. In some corners of the globe, these vibrant red beads aren't just a deadly snack, they're woven into protective jewelry. It's like a deadly fashion statement, fending off evil spirits with a touch of flair. Number 3. White Snakeroot. In the shadowy history of the 19th century, the notorious white snakeroot took center stage, causing an epidemic known as milk sickness. But this wasn't your average plant drama. This one had a deadly twist. Imagine hundreds of innocent cattle grazing on white snakeroot, while their milk turned into a toxic potion that spelled doom for thousands of unsuspecting Americans. Yes, including the mother of the legendary Abraham Lincoln. The aftermath was sheer chaos. People downing infected milk, falling into dementia, battling constipation, muscle spasms, vomiting, and plunging into a coma before the final curtain call. It was a medical mystery that baffled doctors and terrorized communities. The state of Kentucky even offered a reward of $2,000, equivalent of a whopping $70,000 today, to anyone who could solve the mystery. Thankfully, in 1834, a bold midwife named Dr. Anna Bixby stepped into the spotlight. In a Sherlock Holmes-esque investigation, she connected the dots, observing cows and concluding that a certain plant, the white snakeroot, was the wicked culprit. Fortunately, human milk sickness is extremely uncommon today. However, there is still a significant risk for animals and children. Number 2. Manchineel Tree. Nicknamed the Little Apple of Death, the Manchineel tree is the world's most poisonous tree. Standing at an impressive 12 meters tall, the Manchineel may look like the James Bond of trees, but don't let its handsome exterior fool you. It's a deadly force to be reckoned with. Every inch of the tree is highly toxic, from the bark to the sap, and yes, even those alluring green apples. Consider them the forbidden fruit of danger. The milky white sap harbors a skin-blistering substance named forbol, but the real danger lurks in those sweet-smelling green apples. Consuming one is a ticket to intense burning and throat swelling. Extra caution should be taken around a Manchineel tree when it's raining, as the rain droplets disperse toxins to the surrounding area. Consider it nature's way of saying, Stay out of my way. If you've spotted one of these trees on or near your property, burning it might seem like a logical solution, right? Wrong. Even the smoke from its burning bark can lead straight to blindness. Number 1. Tobacco. Securing the number 1 position on our list is a plant that most acknowledge as harmful, but also that many are addicted to. The tobacco plant is the most widely grown non-food plant in the world. But here's the catch. It's also one of the deadliest. These innocent-looking leaves become the dark side's main ingredient in the world of smoking. But lurking within these leaves are the toxic tag team, nicotine and anabasine. Nicotine poisoning, it's not a myth, it's a ticking time bomb. Consume too much tobacco and you're playing with fire. And here's the plot twist. As smokeless tobacco products and electronic vapes gain popularity, the risk skyrockets. It's a nicotine epidemic, my friends. Yet, despite the significant health risks, the addictive effects of nicotine blinds many to the dangers. Shockingly, tobacco claims over 5 million lives every year. Yes, you heard that right. Smoking causes a laundry list of health issues, including cancer, heart disease, strokes, lung disease, diabetes, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. You name it, it's on the list. Which deadly plant did you already know about? Are there any dangerous plants we missed? Let us know in the comments below, and if you're ready for more dangerous adventures, then subscribe now. Until next time.